Hello and welcome. Today we're going to talk about the nominative, the subject pronouns, and the verb to be. So, what is the nominative case? German has a total of 4 different cases, but today we're going to talk about the nominative case. The subject of a sentence is always in the so-called nominative case. So if you have the sentences, the man works at the coffee shop, the man is the subject, and it's in nominative case. In the sentence, he works at the coffee shop, similarly, he is a subject and it's in nominative case. He is a so-called subject pronoun, but we're going to get to that a little bit later. First of all, how do I know what the subject of the sentence is? There are 2, or actually 1 pretty easy question to determine that. If you ask who or what is doing the verb, or easier, who or what is verbing, the answer is going to be your subject. So in the sentence, the man works at the coffee shop, if you ask who or what is working at the coffee shop, the answer is the man, and that is your subject. Now German has different genders, masculine, neuter, feminine, and plural. For each gender, we have a definite article that equates to English the, and an indefinite article that equates to English or n. So if you want to say the man laughs, that would be der Mann. In feminine, die Frau, neuter, das Kind, and plural, die Kinder. Now for the indefinite articles, or n, if you want to say a man laughs, it would be ein Mann, neuter, ein Kind, so identical, feminine, eine Frau, and plural does not have a version here. Just like in English, you can say a child laughs, but children laugh. Now coming back to the subject pronouns that I mentioned in the intro. A pronoun is a form that replaces the noun of a sentence. So if you have the sentence der Mann lacht, then you can replace the noun der Mann by the pronoun er, he. Er lacht. Just like in English, the man laughs, and then the pronoun is he laughs. The same works for die Frau lacht. If you replace that by the subject pronoun, it is sie lacht. Das Kind lacht gets replaced by es because it's neuter, es lacht. So here in the table we have the full range of all subject pronouns. You have ich, du, sie, er, sie, es, wir, ihr, sie und sie. So in the second row you see informal and formal. This distinction will be treated in a different presentation. Now, importantly, you have to keep in mind that for the subject pronouns, you take the gender of the noun with. And what I mean by that is, in this example, der Mann lacht, it comes natural for English speakers to say er lacht, because der Mann is a masculine being. But now remember that German has, we call it unpredictable gender. That means that it doesn't really have any sense, that there's a gender to it. So for example, table in German is masculine, but the lamp is feminine, and the book is neuter. So importantly, you keep that gender and take it with into the pronoun. So instead of saying der Tisch ist grün, the table is green, you say er ist grün. A common mistake is that people say es ist grün. But in German, again, the gender of the pronoun stays from the gender of the noun. Der Tisch, er. Die Lampe ist schön, sie ist schön, feminine. Das Buch ist gut, es ist gut. Last but not least, let's talk about the verb to be. To be is a very frequent verb, and it is also an irregular verb. So you have to learn the conjugation by heart. Just like in English, to be is not regular. It is I am, you are, he is, right? In German, the versions are ich bin, du bist, er, sie, es ist, in plural, wir sind, ihr seid, sie sind. And then the versions of formal address are Sie sind, same for singular and plural. So if you see the verb here in context, you can build the following sentences. Ich bin Nora. Du bist groß. Er ist ein netter Mensch. Sie ist sehr intelligent. Es ist heute warm. Wir sind glücklich. Ihr seid Freunde. Sie sind Professoren. And in the form of the formal address, the versions are Sie sind ein Deutschstudent oder in the plural, Sie sind Deutschstudentin. And that's all that we have so far for nominative, subject pronouns, and the verb to be.